If you are someone that wants to know how to amass millions of dollars, have a passive income in retirement or even before retirement, to retire rich, as I like to call it, and you currently own a home, but you're thinking or planning to sell it to buy another property, please, 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 for the love of your future self, consider keeping the current property and buying the second property and having two properties, and rent the first one out and keep the second property to move into, to do whatever it is that you're planning to do, to grow a family, have more room, whatever it is. My name's Trevor Russell, if I don't already know you or we haven't met. I help people, me and my team help people buy property, buy businesses, get smarter with their money. One of the things that I see a lot is people selling properties to buy another property, and the money that they are missing out on by getting rid of that first asset. Now, I also get that a lot of people don't even consider it as an option to keep the first property and buy the second property because it just doesn't cross their mind, or they don't think it's possible, or it all could just seem too hard, which it could be any one of those things. But coming back to the goal, if you are willing to do things that only a small handful of society do, which is actually keep one property, buy the second property, please let us show you the numbers and let's find out if it could work for you, because it can't work for everyone. But showing you how to keep the property, how to rent it out, how to buy the second property, so then all of a sudden you've got two assets going up in value and one's giving you income to help pay for both of them, which comes with a whole lot of tax benefits. And longer term though, the longer term benefits of holding property, and I scream this from the mountaintops, firstly because I wish I had done it, and secondly to help people understand the power of owning and keeping property for the long term, because most people sell an investment property or a property within 5 to 7 years. But the true growth and benefit comes from buying and holding that property for 15 years, 20 years, 30 years. My partner and I were looking at this story the other day where this couple in Sydney bought a house somewhere. I think they paid about $170,000 for it, and they've now just sold it for $7.2 million. But they've had that property for over 25 years, right? Please, 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 if you want to amass wealth and you want to build income, passive income, this is a strategy that just about anyone with a job and has some sense of discipline and willingness to learn how to do some things can do, regardless of all the other online businesses and invest in crypto and do this. Buy one house, keep it. Buy the second house, keep it. Rent it out. Yes, fix a toilet now and then when you have to. But if I said to you, your current house, it's worth 700, 500, 800, 900,000, whatever it is, and that property is going to be worth 4 million, 5 million, 6 million in the next 15 to 20 years, would you fix a toilet now and then? Would you be bothered to do those little extra things to take care of that little money-making machine, and also house people that need a property to live in? So you're housing people, you're taking care of them, and you're also taking care of your financial freedom and your future, so you can have more options and a happier, healthier, wealthy retirement and a better quality of life even before retirement, because many people do this and they've amassed a fortune way before retirement. I've got a lovely lady that I'm working with, and she's buying her first property, and she's 24 years old. She has saved, she's worked since she's 16, and by the time she gets into her 60s and her goal is to amass properties, and she is willing to know the numbers. She's willing to see how it works. She's willing to ride the roller coaster of the good times and those challenging times, because there's way to mitigate that risk by knowing how to budget the money, put money away for bills and expenses. And that's another reason why most people don't do this, or they struggle with this, because they don't know how to manage the numbers, because it's a business. But we can help you. I can show you. I'll put a link below to a simple example of how you can keep one property, rent it out, get some equity out of it, and buy a second property and live in it to see how the numbers work. And of course, reach out and we can have a no obligation, easy, fun chat, because I want to help people understand that you have options. Yes, you're going to do things that are a little bit differently to the masses. Yes, it's going to be a little bit more uncomfortable and you may have to do a little bit extra, but this is the power of doing things that most people can't be bothered to do, or they don't know how to do, but is so possible to do. Please reach out. If this resonates with you, give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, ask me a question, because that's how we learn, that's how we prosper, that's how we grow. We ask, we seek to find out, we choose to do the things that only the minority do. And this is what I want for you. Please reach out. Thanks for watching. I hope to talk to you real soon. And let's help you build financial freedom. Let's help you retire rich. And I don't even mean having to wait until your retirement age, but what about amassing wealth in property and other ways that we help people way before that time, so you can retire from maybe the system. Maybe you can get out of a job that you don't want to be in anymore and build a business, or whatever it is. But coming back to the message here is, please, 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 if you have a property that you're considering selling to buy another one, let's discuss if it's going to work for you to keep that property and buy the second one, so you have two beautiful assets going up in value, giving you passive income, helping you save tax, and helping you to house other people, so we can all prosper. And as the saying goes, I'll leave you on this quote: a rising tide lifts all ships. Thank you. Done the most amazing things. You can do the most amazing things, and everything that was once unknown was challenging and new, but we figure it out. You figured it out. And if this resonates with you, let's help you figure out if this is a strategy to help you retire rich and build wealth and abundance for you and your family. Ciao for now. You got this.